Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, Welcome to another daily insight. I'm trying to upload these every day, as I said in the first video. This would be an experiment. I'm really trying to stick to it and bring you guys some daily insight. I really love sharing when I find synchronicities and messages that really apply in daily life. And today's no different. So I don't know about you guys, but in how should I word this? I have acquaintances and friends that I've noticed, whether it be in their posts or discussions, that there has been a re-emerging interest in something deeper, something richer, something fuller, something that connects us more deeply on a spiritual level, something that really just grounds us in and makes us feel a part of everything, because we really are. No different than the planets and the stars, the trees, the earth. We're all a part of it. And sometimes I think with spirituality, it can become detached. It can be maybe overdone or over commercialized, or I don't know what the words I'm looking for. It's more of a feeling that I get. And for myself, I had started to notice, like I had said, some friends online, acquaintances, some people that have been posting on Instagram, even that I follow, and some good friends. They're really the consensus is that there's something deeper, older, just something more connected coming. And they've been pulled in the direction of, in some form of another, of shamanism. And I am no different. I've been feeling this pull now for a few months. And matter of fact, I'll pan over here right quick. This came today. So this is perfect when we're dealing with sacred and beyond over here in our daily insight. I love it when synchronicities happen, and you just cannot be denied. And today, as a matter of fact, I was fixing to comment, and I'd really kind of stay out of the comments a lot online. But this particular post was on shamanism, and I was just fixing to agree and kind of share my experience of being pulled in this direction. And as soon as I went and hit like the period button on the sentence, the door knocked. There was a knock at the door, and it was the postal service. And this was not supposed to be here yet. I had just tracked it this morning. It said it was in transit. I've been waiting on it for about a month. And said it was in transit. Last thing I'd heard was New York. And so it was definitely not supposed to be here today. But it was supposed to be here today. So this is a step toward my journey with something deeper in my spirituality. Whether it's to reach something deeper within myself, something sacred within myself, or something beyond myself. And I think that's wonderful. As a side note, I was telling my friend Mags, if I hadn't already said it, and I don't think I have, this is her oracle deck, the Tree Whisper Oracle, alongside my own Hollar MoonMountain. And I was telling her about this drum And I got to looking at the packaging, and I had seen the where it was addressed, and the woman's name is her husband that made these, from Ireland, as a matter of fact. And I'll try to post a video and show this a little bit more in another video. But his wife's name was Lena. Well, I was named after my great grandmother, Lena Priscilla. And you just don't hear either one of those names very often. So as I looked at the package, I seen both names on this package. So I know, you just know when something is meant to be, and when something bigger than yourself is happening around you. And so, in the last couple of readings, we've talked about letting go and the loss of something, and a change of plans. We've been talking about new people coming into our life, new experiences, and embracing that, and letting go of other things that did not work out, and looking forward to the next things, and after a period of struggle, but expecting new birth, creation, and opportunity. And I think that's a falling away of, for myself, a falling away of parts of me and parts of my spirituality that maybe weren't working, or maybe they were working, but it's just time to move forward and open up a little bit more. And sometimes that means letting go of things that it's not that they're not working for you, it's just that their time has passed, and it's time to keep expanding and moving forward. And I like to do a little bit of I love to look up keywords when I'm doing oracle decks, especially because I like to look beyond the keyword and really dig a little deeper into its meaning. Often we just see the keyword, but we get kind of lost in the imagery so much we don't think enough. What does it mean, beyond and sacred? And for me, this is about finding something sacred within myself. And sacred is, by dictionary standards, is considered worthy of spiritual respect, venerated, blessed, hallowed, and holy. Finding that within ourselves, finding that deeper inner, those deeper inner roots within ourselves, almost something primal. And beyond is outside understanding, reach of, surpassing above, wise beyond all others. On the farther side, just out of reach, something that lies outside the scope of ordinary experience. So, for me, this is all about going that little bit deeper within myself, and digging a little bit deeper and finding that sacred, special space within myself, and journeying beyond. Journeying beyond just the ordinary and the mundane, and seeing what lies there, and making my own spiritual practice deeper, and expanding it more, and making it richer. So, yeah. And the way I looked at this too, when I look at beyond here, and I apologize, I usually use my iPad. It's got a way better camera. But when I look at beyond here, I see this here as the portal through, the gateway through when we're journeying. And that's, it's about stepping through and going beyond, going a little bit further, and not being afraid to explore a little bit. If you've had an interest in a certain aspect, whether it's like shamanism, if it's maybe it's Norse mythology, maybe it's something Egyptian, or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's Celtic, but not being afraid to listen to that little inner voice within yourself, and explore and find out what richness lies in doing that. I think that life is so much better when we allow ourselves to do that. And, making sure to allow for growth in our spiritual practice, I think is so important. Not We can often feel stuck and stagnated, not knowing which way to go. And I was in that point, and I just had to kind of take a pause for a moment. There was definitely a space of where I wasn't really feeling lost, but it was more like a pause of, okay, you're just kind of in a holding, kind of like that holding tank mode of, okay, you're here. Now let's feel our way through it and into it and see where we're going to feel pulled to next, and what's going to bring us what we need. And I just love that. So I'm going to keep this as short as possible. Like I said, I'm really doing this to just share, and also to help myself too, to be able to get used to listening to my own voice and listening to my inner knowing, because I know I have a gift that I would like to share with everyone. And just, the practice of showing up, being comfortable with my own voice, being comfortable with sharing my ideas and my thoughts and insights. And for me, a way of doing that is showing up each day through these daily insights. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go now. I will leave a description of both Oracle decks in the drop down box below. If you'd like to see more of these, of course, you can subscribe. I'll also make sure to put down both websites, mine, HollarMoonMountain.com, as well as Mags, formerly of the Woodland Hag, and make sure to put her information as well, so you can follow her and her artwork and her decks that are coming. She has this one, I think, which is out of print, but I know that she is going to be releasing a new deck here soon, and she has a wonderful blog. Your spiritual walk will be that much richer just by following her, I promise. But anyway, I'll put all that in the description, and if you will, like the video if you liked it, and if you got some comments or questions, please feel free to do that below too. So until tomorrow, many blessings, and see you next time. Bye.